So this is the life of a spoonie, also known as a chronically ill person. These are my medications. Now this stack right here, minus the rely on glucose tablets, are what I take daily. I also take 2 inhalers daily. And over here are my insulins. I am currently taking Lantus, and I also take Humalog, which I'm going off of it as soon as my Ozempic is filled. I'm waiting for that to come in. Until then, I'm still taking that, and I'll get to dosage shortly. This is my allergy medication that I take as needed. Melatonin, I take most nights. I take 10 milligrams because that's what it takes for me to take it. The insulin, more insulin related things. Those are my alcohol prep pads for wiping my finger before I prick my finger, because I am on Medicare, because I am on disability, because of my multiple illnesses, and because I'm on disability and have been for over 2 years. I am qualified for Medicare, which is wonderful because no one would cover me otherwise. And so I do have Medicare, which I pay for, and then I pay for a supplement. And so insurance covers a great deal of my medication. Very little do I have to pay cash out of pocket, which is very grateful because my medicines are not cheap. This is my tester. I have a lancet. I have little pointy things that prick my finger. Check my sugar 3 times a day. Those are the needles that go on top of my insulin pills or insulin pins. Another thing, I was talking about the reason I don't have a continuous glucose monitor, even though I am on insulin currently, is because Medicare will not cover it. If I get it, it's $150 a month for me to have. I don't have $150 a month extra to spend on that, so I am just willing to prick my fingers 3 times a day. The rely on is if my sugar would ever drop very low and I needed to rise it quickly, that's glucose tablets. You can also use juice, Coke, any kind of pop with sugar in it, the diet kinds. This is my pill sorter, which I am getting a new one because I'm taking one of my medications I take 3 times a day now. So I bought a 21 pill divider, 7-day 3 slots. So this one, I used to do 2 weeks at a time. Now I'm just gonna have to do 1 week until that comes in. Let's see. Oh, we talked about this a minute. This is my pill splitter. I am on Prednisone. I have been on Prednisone since November 2018. I started at 60 milligrams a day, and I am now down to 5 milligrams one day, 2.5 milligrams the next day, and I will be doing that until the beginning of February when I see my nephrologist again, and then we plan to go down to 2.5 milligrams. I'm hoping for a month, and then I should get off of Prednisone, which would be wonderful because a lot of my health issues that I have now came from having been on Prednisone. This is a pulse ox monitor. Back in April, I was hospitalized with 3 very large bilateral pulmonary embolisms. One was pressing against my heart. For no medical reason, once again, I'm alive. I've cheated death, beat death, was blessed to be allowed to live, however you want to look at it. I look at it as a blessing. 3 times now, and that was the 3rd time. Inhalers. I have just an albuterol, which is a rescue inhaler. I also take Flovent twice a day. I have mild asthma. I've had it for years prior to getting sick. That was really the only issue I had. I do have seasonal allergies. When they're really, really bad, I can use Flonase. Usually this will work. This is a generic, either Claritin or, oh goodness, I can't think of the other one. But anyways, I use that as needed. All right, this is the good stuff. This is THC. Now, in Illinois, marijuana is legal for medicinal or recreational usage. I've not gotten a medical marijuana card yet. I'm going to get one, but last year my daughter got this stuff for me. I bought this, and I got those free. I don't take the edibles. I tried them to see what would happen. It's such a low dosage, it does not do anything to me other than make me sleep. But I got it for pain because I have a lot of pain. This balm gel is the bomb. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, I have osteoarthritis along with polyneuropathy. I have severe chronic axonal polyneuropathy, which basically means my entire body has massive nerve damage. It's from my neck to my feet. And so anyhow, that was recently diagnosed, but the osteoarthritis is in my knees. When my knees are incredibly painful and a lot of pain, I can use that, and it is almost instant relief. I like this too because it does not go into the blood system, so I don't get any sort of high from it. It just helps with the pain. And yeah, so that is it. I'm going to now do a charcuterie board of a day of medication for you guys. I know this is kind of long, but I hope you enjoy this. And I actually saw this on Facebook and I thought it was funny. And I thought, well, I'm going to do a charcuterie board of my medication, but I'm also going to do the board. I'm going to include my breakfast so you can kind of see what I eat. What I eat varies daily, but give you a little idea of what I eat as a diabetic. And I also am re-enrolled in Weight Watchers, so I'll show you in a minute. This is a daily charcuterie board, so to speak. There's my breakfast first. I am doing Aunt Millie's low carb or smart carb toast. It's 1 Weight Watcher point each. It's 1 net carb, and it's 5 net carbs or 5 total carbs for 2 slices. 2 scrambled eggs with Cholula, 2 cuties, and I'm doing coffee with almond milk and a splash of Skinny Girl syrup. I did the hazelnut this morning. My water, which I drink probably at least 6 to 8 a day. I do drink a lot of water. And those are my pills. I was actually going to do only 1 week, but I forgot because that's what I do. My memory is not very good. So I put my middle of the day medication in the top level for each of those. There's my testing strips, my lancets, the alcohol pads. I need to check my sugar before I eat. My daily inhaler. This one here is Flovent. I have to rinse my mouth after I use it. If you don't, you will get thrush. I learned that the hard way when I was in the hospital the first time. These are my insulins. This is Lantus. This is a long-acting insulin. I was on 35 units a day. I'm down to 28. This is my short-acting, which is Humalog. And I take 5 units. Once I get my Ozempic, I'll take 25, I think 20.25. I don't know. I take it once a week. I take the very lowest dosage. I'm just waiting for that to come in. All right, these are my morning medications. This is gabapentin. I take it in the morning. This is for nerve pain. I have severe chronic axonal polyneuropathy. This is my Prozac, aka my happy pill. I take 10 milligrams a day for anxiety. This is a Protonix. I take that for my stomach. I have gastroparesis. My stomach does not process food like a normal person. I have paralysis in my stomach, which leads to extreme pain if I do not take it. This is my Prednisone. This is a 5 milligram. Tomorrow I'll take a half. I'll take 2.5. This is my levothyroxine. I'm saying it wrong. It's my generic Synthroid. For my thyroid, it's the lowest dosage you can get. This is my vitamin B12. This is my water pill. So if you enjoy peeing multiple times a day for about half a day, this is the pill for you. It's 20 milligrams of Lasix. This is my goodness, I'm just drawing a blank on this. I had to look it up because I have the memory of an old woman. So this is my folic acid. This is my carvedilol. This is a blood pressure medicine. It also helps with my heart. I take 1.25 milligrams, I believe. This is my Metformin. This is my diabetic medicine. This is 500 milligrams. I take this twice a day. I could take it both of them at once, but I found if I divide it up, it helps my stomach. I was on 2,000 milligrams, so I've cut it in half, which is good. And this would be my lorcatin, which is another blood pressure medicine. It also helps with my kidneys, and it actually helps with diabetes as well because it helps, just something with the insulin. My endocrinologist explained it to me, but I honestly can't remember what he told me. So those are my morning medications. My afternoon medication, I will take another gabapentin. This again is for nerve pain. It was also discovered actually as an anti-seizure medication, but it helps with nerve pain because it works the brain the same way this anti-seizure medicine works. All right, so then this is my evening medicines. I take another gabapentin. I take that 3 times a day for my pain. This is Invokana. This is another diabetic medication. It also helps with my kidneys. And this is my Metformin. This is a vitamin D2, which is a prescription strength vitamin D. I take it once a week. This is my Protonix, my stomach medicine. I did run out of this a while back. I get 90-day supplies of it. My doctor wrote it for 220 milligrams instead of 140 milligrams. My insurance would not fill it. I ended up running out, and I was in intensive pain for some days. So that is one pill. If I don't remember taking anything else, that's the medicine I'm going to take because it will remind me quickly I did not take it. But I did remember to take all of it. This is my blood pressure medicine. I do take it twice a day. It also helps with my heart. The Invokana, no, the lorcatin helps with my heart as well. This is my Lipitor, which is for cholesterol, heart medication. I'm on the very lowest dosage. I'm on 10 milligrams. I've not had any issues with it, and my cholesterol is in a very normal range. I think it's like 150 now. This is a pill that, again, if honestly out of all of my medications, this is the one pill I'm not going to forget to take of anything. This is Xarelto. Xarelto is a blood thinner. Like I said earlier, I had a blood clot. I actually had 3 pulmonary embolisms, which are blood clots that go into your chest when pressed against my heart. I had a couple in my legs, which are called DVTs. They do not know what caused it for sure. They don't know. One doctor thinks it was a vasculitis. Another doctor doesn't think it's a vasculitis, which is my autoimmune disease, which is Wegeners Granumaltosis, aka GPA vasculitis. They don't know. Therefore, they are going to leave me on a blood thinner the rest of my life. I started at 40 milligrams a day. I'm down to 10 milligrams, and that is my maintenance dosage. I'll be on the rest of my life. Last but not least, my nighttime medicines. Now, very seldom do I take all of these at once. I have done it before on rare occasions. Most nights I just take the melatonin, which I take 10 milligrams. Gabapentin does make a lot of people sleepy. It does not make me sleepy. And so I was hoping I wouldn't have to take these anymore, but no. So I take 10 milligrams most nights. Occasionally I'll try to take just 5. 5 sometimes works, 10 usually works better. If I've had particularly 2 or 3 nights of not having very good sleep where I awake quite frequently. I never sleep really well, but if I can sleep 8 hours straight, it's a miracle. Usually good to get 5, 6 straight. Occasionally I might sleep 2 or 3, and then I might be awake for 2 or 3 hours. On those nights when I've had several nights of really bad sleep, I will take this. This is Trazodone. It is also an antipsychotic medication, but they found it works well for sleep. I take 150 milligrams. I could cut it in half into 75. 75 won't do anything for me. For example, sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. I took it Thursday night and going into Friday because I did not work on Friday. Side effect of it does make me pretty groggy all day, so I try not to take it more than maybe 2-3 times a month. I had not slept well for several days, and I decided to take it because I didn't have to work on Friday. I took it at 10 o'clock. At 1 o'clock, I was still wide awake. So I took one of the melatonin, and I ended up sleeping pretty well. I did wake up. I would sleep sometime between 2 and 3. I was wide awake at 9 for the day, and that was fine. I did end up napping that day. But one of the other side effects of the Trazodone, the reason I don't like to take it very well, it's an antipsychotic. I don't know if this is why, but it causes me to have insane dreams. I already have really strange dreams as it is, but when I take Trazodone, they are on like LSD level, I would assume. I've never done LSD, but that would be my guess. So anyhow, that is my charcuterie board of being a spoonie, charging on a good day, chronically ill. Yep, that's how I roll. And I wanted to let you know all my medications are very, very expensive. It's not cheap to keep me alive. This little blood thinner here, I pay, well, I don't. My insurance covers it 100%. But it is a $30, no, a $20 a day pill. It's gone down because of the strength. My insulin, this one, my long-acting, I pay $9 for a 3-month supply. It is, I want to say it's $900 for 1 month supply. I take a lot of medicine, and it all adds up, but thankfully I pay out of pocket each month. I think I don't pay, right now I may be paying $25 a month maybe for all the medicine. Now my Ozempic, I'm still waiting for it to be filled, but my endocrinologist did check to make sure it was covered by my insurance. My supplement is Humana with my Medicare, and they do cover it, but I do have to pay a high copay. I'll be paying like $120 for a 3-month supply, which is not bad. $40 a month, and you know, Ozempic will help with my numbers, and it will also help with weight loss as well. And speaking of that, I have lost just over 40 pounds since April. I put on about 10 pounds over the holidays. I was doing really well, and then I wasn't because I was making treats, and well, you know, a bite here and there adds up. And so I am back on the weight loss journey. I did start doing Weight Watchers, and as of yesterday, I've had 2 weigh-ins. I'm down 7.5 pounds, which is good. So, you know, I'll get there. Unfortunately, Prednisone caused me to gain an excessive amount of weight, but it also kept me alive. So, you know, you take what you can. But anyhow, I do hope you enjoyed this video. I would show myself, but I have not showered yet for the day, and I would scare you. I look kind of like Don King. My hair sticks up every direction. But I hope you guys do have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my videos, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I am not on any sort of schedule as much as I'd like to be. Honestly, it's just not gonna probably ever happen. But I do want to try to get on at least a couple videos a month, maybe 4. Really, once a week would be ideal, but I don't know if I'll do that. But I not only share my journey with Wegeners, being chronically ill, or chronically fabulous, if you will. I do share some cooking and baking videos, along with some randomness videos. And I guess that's about it for now. I hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget, not every day is good, but there is always something good in every day. I'll see you next time.